This is Rifkin Cast with Nova. Game 3. I gotta swap scores around, so Nova, why don't you go ahead and start off the introductions?
Alright, so spawning in the bottom left is going to be Wilko playing for mYinsanity as the light blue Protoss.
Roger, Wilko!
And his opponent, in just a second as I messed that up, there we go. In the top right corner of the map, he's been representing Protoss, Western Wolves, and himself very well today. It's the yellow Protoss player, Arthur.
So yeah, we haven't seen any early props move out yet. So...
Sorry, I had to play that sound clip.
Alright.
You can't not do it. When you play a best of 9 with Arthur up 2-0, you gotta give him some, hey, love. But yeah, another PvP. Mr. Protoss expert, I defer to you. How do you feel? Just blindly guess what these players will do here today. Obviously, it's too early for us to have any real indication.
Well, last time Arthur went for Blink Stalkers, right? And he looks very comfortable playing it, but this map doesn't really lend itself towards Blink Stalkers, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him just switch it up and perhaps go with some other tech. I would say just a Robo Expand is quite okay on this map, but Stargate is a very viable option as well.
Well, really curious to see what will happen. Again, for those who don't know, we talked about a little bit between games. Wilko just recently played a small semi-show match between himself and A-Bomb, both two players of mYinsanity, and actually was victorious that day. So, Arthur, don't know if he's an expert in PvP. He's an expert player, there's no question about it, but if Wilko's PvP is better than Arthur's, we could see this over quickly. But Arthur, again, with a scout in the early timings of the game, we'll see, okay, man, that was a quick double gas. How many workers are in gas? If he's counting, he probably knows it's 4.
Yeah, for workers in gas, it's just very standard, because it does allow you to get a very quick mothership core out if you want to, and you can just play around with it and adjust the gas timings however you want, really. It's a late gas actually from Arthur, well, relatively late compared to Wilko, that is. So I'm a bit curious where Arthur is going with this. This sort of looks like a fast expand build, but it could mean a lot at this stage, to be honest.
Yeah, I love, by the way, Arthur. I'm not going to obsess over the mineral stealing. I hate when people do that. It's like, oh my god, he stole the 5 minerals, game over, man. But he's staying around for so long with this probe. Two things are going to happen as a result of this. One is, it's going to scout everything and really limit what Wilko can do. Because, if your goal was to go for something like Twilight Council, Dark Temple, or Russia Stargate, you really don't want to do that with your opponent directly in your face saying, like, huh? What you doing? Huh? I can see everything you're doing. Meanwhile, Arthur, also getting out with his probe alive, keeps it nearby. He will either use this for a proxy pylon or go in for round 2 of scouting. Either way, there's a lot of danger to leaving probes out alive like this.
Yeah, a small thing I want to add, so at the position where Arthur is hiding the probe is, it's just out of Zonaga vision, and a lot of Protoss forget to scout there. So it's really a perfect position to hide it.
Yeah, we had Wilko looking everywhere for it. We'll try and have to kite this Zealot a little bit. Double probes coming out of Wilko. Not sure if that's a fake out or not, making it look like one was a failed scout, but the other one will be found by the Stalker. Arthur, meanwhile, getting to the mineral line here. And as low as the damage on the mothership core is, there's actually nothing here to fend this off. No warp gate finish, no stalkers on the field. He's actually going to lose some probes to this mothership harass. As weird as that is to consider.
Smart. This is really nice play.
Meanwhile, Arthur getting his pylons come down here. Going to go offensive in just a little bit, but stalkers finally do pop out. Can he get another probe or two? No, trying to recall, will be in time. Just barely gets out alive. How much health on that mothership core? 17 health remaining. And Arthur coming across the field.
He saw what was up. Wilko is doing a 3-gate pressure, and will Arthur have enough in time?
Well, the big thing too is he's got this forward pylon. All it takes is one unit warping in home to really just catch Wilko off guard. But Arthur, with 3 gates of his own, is going to meet this pressure with equal forces, I feel. Arthur, of course, he's got that mothership core in the field, whereas Wilko does not.
It's 8 stalkers against 5. Wilko needs to... Oh yeah, he's doing a great job. Snipe the mothership core. More stalkers join up though.
And it becomes a numbers game at this point, but Wilko not microing back the low stalkers. Whereas Arthur doing a great job of doing just that.
Yeah,
And
Arthur's
suddenly-
anchoring this side really well.
Yeah, Arthur turns this around from being in a disadvantage to an advantage very quickly.
Yeah, and he's capitalizing on this right now. He has the spear number. Oh, wait.
Well, Wilko's not giving up just yet, doing a bunch of damage here as the counter. I mean, it's
yeah,
close.
But it's 3 against 2 now.
Yeah,
Wilko
but this
has
is
to go home
much
with this.
different than 8 versus 5. 3 to 2 is a much closer difference than 8 to 5.
Yeah, if you look at the units lost, that's already a 600 advantage here for Arthur. A 700 even, excuse me.
Oh, and I think I misquoted earlier. I thought Wilko won, but I guess it was A-bomb. My bad. Anyways,
Yeah,
Arthur's
Arthur's-
just continuing to chase Wilko across the field, and right now, Wilko gonna find himself met with some other stalkers, gonna cut him off, and suddenly he's gonna lose, well, quite frankly, his army.
Yeah, this is looking very grim for Wilko. Oh wow, look at the trap.
Oh, walling it off. GG. Arthur, again, a monster today, going up for another victory.